everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 6 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 6 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter divide fractions, and the lessons we're going to cover today are and mixed numbers, the whole numbers by unit fractions using models, divide fractions by whole numbers recipes. Please make book and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? Let's just start with the first lesson, that is divide fractions and mixed numbers. Okay, the first example is divide 1 whole 1 by 6 divided by 7 over 8, right? Okay, let me just write it down on board. Please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? 1 whole 1 over 6 divided by 7. First, just convert this improper fraction to proper fraction, right? How do we convert? This is the whole number, numerator and denominator. So 1 is the whole number, 1 is the numerator and 6 is the denominator. So what you have to do, you have to multiply whole number times denominator, add the numerator and denominator number, right? So whole number times denominator, 1 times 6, then add the numerator, numerator is 1, and denominator is same, right? Then divided by 6 times 1 is 6 and plus 1, 7 over 6. 7 over 6 divided by 7 over 8. Now, this is the lesson we did in the last session from the same chapter. You simply have to replace this division sign with multiplication and reciprocal the term after. Reciprocal means just 7 over 8. The reciprocal of 7 over 8 is 8 over 7. You have to interchange numerator and denominator. So that is 8 over 7. Got it? 7 times 1 is 7. You are left with 8 over 6. They also have a common denominator 2. Just divide. So 2 times 3 is 6 and 2 times. So the answer is 3 over 2. Right? Let me just repeat once again what we have to do. The 1 whole 1 over 6 is a mixed fraction, right? It has a whole number and a fractional part also. First of all, you have to convert it into improper fraction. How do we convert? You have to multiply the whole number times denominator. You have to do 1 times 6. You need to add the numerator and denominator is same, right? 1 times 6 is 6 and 6 plus 1 is 7 over 6, right? Then you have to, when you are dividing two fractions, you need to replace the division sign with multiplication, and the term that is after the division sign, you have to reciprocal the term, right? Reciprocal means interchanging numerator and denominator. That is also the same lesson we did in the last session from the same chapter, right? So you can do 7 by 6 times 7, 8 over 7. If you need help with reciprocals and dividing the fractions, you can go to the YouTube channel, search the lesson we did in the last session, go through the lesson, and then you can do this lesson, right? So the correct option is 3 over 2, right? Now let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, 1 whole 3 over 10 divided by 1 whole 5 over 8. 1 whole 3 over 10 divided by 1 whole 5 over 8. Let's just convert them, right? What you have to do, you have to do 1 times 10, 1 times the denominator, whole number times the denominator plus the numerator. You have to do here, you have to do 1 times 8, you need to add 5 divided by 8, right? So 10 times 1 is 10, and 10 plus 3, 13 over 10. 8 times 1 is 8, 10 plus 3, 8. Now simply replace this division sign with multiplication. So that would be, and then reciprocal this term. Reciprocal of 13 by 8 is, right? 13 times 1 is 13, they can get 8. Divide them by the common factor 2. So 2 times 4 is 8 and 2 times 5 is 10. So the correct option is 4 over 5. Got it? If you have any question related to the question board, you can ask. I am with questions from your side. So the correct option is 4 over 5. Excuse me. One is divide 2 divided by 1 whole 1 over 5. My voice is glitching. Okay, let me fix. 2 divided by 1 whole 1 over 5. Hold on. Let me just reload. Me now. Let me know if it is still glitching, right? Okay, then next one is 2 divided by 1 whole 1 over 5. So just convert this fraction into improper fraction. How do we convert? Do 5 times 1 plus 1 divided by 5. So 2 divided by 5 times 1 is 5 and 1, 6 over 5, right? Now just replace this division sign to multiplication and reciprocal this fraction. That would be 5 over 6, right? So 2 has the denominator 1, just 2 numerator time numerator and denominator time denominator. Common them, divide them by the common factor. That would be 2, so it is 5 over 3. The correct option is 5 over 3, right? The correct option is 5 over 3. Or you can divide them. 5 over 3 it is. You can write the answer also in mixed fraction. 5 3 times 1 is 3, right? And 5 minus 3 is 2. So this is the whole number. This is the numerator. Denominator is same. So it is 1 whole 2 over 3, right? So the correct option is 1 whole 2 over 3. If the numerator is greater than denominator, right? 5 is greater than 3. You can divide and write the answer in the mixed fraction form, right? So it is 1 whole 2 over 3. Option 2 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is divide 1 whole 1 over 6 divided by 7 over 8. 1 whole 1 over 8 divided by, hold on, 1 whole 1 over 6 divided by 7 over 8. Okay, so you have to do 1 times 6 plus 1 over 6. Here you have 7 over 8. I think that's the one I did in tutorial. 6 times 1 is 6 and 1, 7 over 6. Yes, divided by 7 over 8. You need to replace the division sign with multiplication. So that would be then 8 over 7. Reciprocal the term, right? 7 times 1 is 7. You are left with just 8 over 6. You can divide them by the common factors 2. So that would be 4 over 3, right? Numerator is greater than denominator, right? You can divide. 3 times 1 is 3 and 4 take away 3 is 1. So the correct option is 1 whole 1 over 3. Got it? The correct option is 1 whole 1 over 3. Okay, option 3 is the correct option, right? You have your notebook and pencil. The next one you have to do on your notebook, right? 1 whole 3 over 5 divided by 2. Just do the question on your notebook and write the answer in the chat box. 1 whole 3 by 5 divided by 2. 1 whole 3 by 5 divided by 2. You have to do 1 times 5, that is 5 plus 3 over 5. That is 8 over 5, right? Then replace the division sign with multiplication and reciprocal 2 over 1, it would be then 1 over 2. 2 times 1 is 2 and 2 times 4 is 8, right? You can divide. So the correct option is 4 over 5. The correct option is 4 by 5. Option 1 is the correct option. Okay, the next one is 1 by 3 divided by 1 whole 1 over 9. So here you have 1 over 3. Convert this one. That would be 9 times 1 is 9 plus 1 over 9. So that is 1 over 3 divided by 10 by 9, right? Just replace division sign with multiplication. So that would be 9 over 10. So 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9, right? So that would be 3 over 10. The correct option is 3 over 10, right? The correct option is 3 over 10. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. And the next lesson is divide whole numbers, divide fractions and mixed numbers word problem you have to do on your own. Divide whole numbers by unit fractions using models, right? Divide 1 divided by 1 by 2. Use the model to help you. Okay, let's see how do we. Okay, the first model is 1, right? The next model, next see how many 1 by 2 fractions pieces make up 1. That means 2 half makes 1, right? You can see the model, this is 1 and 2 halves make exactly 1, right? So that means 1 divided by 1 over 2 equals 2, right? Because it takes 2 halves to make it 1. So 1 divided by 1 by 2 equals 2. Okay, the next one is, let's just see. The next one is 1 divided by 1 by 5. You have to use this model, right? You can see this is 1. And here you have 1 by 5, 1 by you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 1. If you combine 5, 1 fifth, together they make 1, right? So that means 1 divided by 1 by 5 equals, if you divide 1 into 1 by 5, they makes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the correct option is 5, right? Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, 1 divided by 1 by 5, which is the correct option? That's the one we just did on the tutorial. So which is the correct option? You can see this gray one is 1, right? And how many 1 fifth makes 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. If you have 5, 1 fifth, together they make 1, right? So that means 1 divided by 1 by 5 equals 5. If you divide 1 into 1 by 5, you need to make 5 portions. So 1 divided by 1 by 5 equals 5. The correct option is 5. Okay, 1 divided by 1 by 4, which is the correct option? If you have to divide 1 into 1 fourth, how many 1 fourth you have to make? You have to make 1, 2, 3, 4. So the correct option is 4. 1 divided by 1 by 4 equals 4, right? Divide, use the model to help you. 1 divided by 1 by 2, which is the correct option? The correct option is 2. 1 divided by 1 by 2 equals 2. Divide, use the model to help you. 1 divided by 1 by 6, which is the correct option? The correct option is, yes, that is 6. 1 divided by 1 by 6 equals 6. Divide, use the model to help you. 1 divided by 1 by 3, which is the correct option? The correct option is, yes, that is 3. You have to divide 1 into 1/3, right? So when you divide 1 into 1/3, you can make 3 portions, right? So that means the correct option is 3. Divide, use the model to help you. 1 divided by 1 by 5, which is the correct option? The correct option is 5. Use the model to help you. 1 divided by 1 by 6, which is the correct option here. You can see 1, 2, 3. It is 1 divided by 1 by 6, not by 1 by 5. The correct option is, yes, that is 6. 1 divided by 1 by 6, it is right. So the correct option is 6. Okay, the next one is divide. Use the models to help you. 1 divided by 1 by 4 equals. Yes, the correct option is 4. 1 divided by 1 by 4 equals 4. Okay, the next one is divide. Use the models to help you. 1 divided by 1 by 2 equals. The correct option is 1 divided by 1 by 2 equals. Yes, the correct option is 2. 1 divided by 1 by 5, which is the correct option? The correct option is yes, the correct option is 5, right? Okay, we are done with the lesson. Let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is divide fractions by whole numbers in recipes. Okay, let's just start with the test question. Basically, you have to divide the fractions, right? And we know how to divide the fractions. So let's just start with the next lesson. Test question, right? What quantity of artichokes would you need to make a half recipe, right? You need, in the recipe, you have half cup of artichokes here, right? You have to half the recipe. You have to divide 1 by 2, right? You have to half everything. So just half of half cup is 1/4, right? Just do 1 by 2 divided by 2, and you know how to divide, replace the division sign to multiplication and reciprocal the term, that 1 by 2. So 1 times 1 is 1 and 2 times 2 is 4. So the correct option is 1 over 4, right? The correct option is 1 by 4. Okay, the next one is, or you can think logically, half of half is, you have a cup, you filled the cup, right? Then two halves make one complete one, right? And half, you already have half cup of water. Someone you to half this one. That means you have, that would be then 1/4 of the total cup, right? Okay, what quantity of butter would you need to make a third of the original recipe? Third of the original recipe means you have to divide everything by 3, right? Butter is 3 by 4th. So just divide it by the 3. So 3 by 4 divided by 3 equals 1/4, right? 3 over 4, they replace this division sign to multiplication and then reciprocal. 3 and 3 cancel out and you are left with 1 over 4, right? So 3 by 4 divided by 3 is 1 by 4. If you think logically, 3 by 4 means you you have a cup. 3 portions are filled of the cup, right? You have to divide it by 3. So you are left with just one portion in the cup. So that would be 1 of the fourth, right? So the correct option is 1 over 4. Okay, the next one is add quantity of the garlic. What quantity of the garlic would you need to make a third of the original recipe? So 1/2 teaspoon of the garlic is needed. If you have to do the 1/3 of the recipe, which is the correct option, do the question, solve the question on your notebook and write the answer in the chat box. Which is the correct option? 1 by 2 divided by 3, which is the correct option. No one is answering why. The correct option is 1 over 6th, right? 1 by 2 divided by 3. So 1 by 2, replace this division sign. So that would be 1 over 3. Times 1 is 1 and 3 times 2 is 6. So the correct option is 1 over 6 it is, right? The correct option is 1 over 6. What quantity of chives would you need to make a half recipe? That is 3 by 4 teaspoon chives all in the exact recipe. You have to half the recipe, which is the correct option. Which option is the correct one? That would be 3 over 8. The correct option is 3 over 8. Right? You can solve and check the correct option is 3 by 8. What quantity of croutons would you need to make a third of the original recipe? Which is the correct option? In the original recipe, you need 7 over 8 cup croutons. So you need to make third of the original recipe. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 7 over 24. It is very good. Okay, the next one is what quantity of yogurt covered blueberries would you need to make a half recipe? Okay, so in the original recipe, you need one third cup covered blueberries. So, which is the correct option? So, the correct option is that would be 1 by 6th cup of the yogurt covered blueberries. The correct option is 1 over 6. Very good. What quantity of pretzels would you need to make a half recipe? You in the original recipe that is 7 8 cup pretzels. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 7 over 16 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. quantity of cherry juice would you need to make a third of the original recipe? Which is the correct option? In the original recipe, you need 1/4 cup of cherry juice. So when you half the recipe, third one third the recipe, which is the correct option? The correct option is 2 by 5. No, that would be 1 over 12. You have to one third the you have to make a third of the original recipe, right? So in the original recipe it is 1 over 4 divided by the 3. 1 over 4 replaces division sign to multiplication and reciprocal, that would be 1 over 3. 1 times 1 is 1 and 3 times 4 is 12. So that would be 1 over not 2 by 1 over 12 not 2 by 5, right? The correct option is 1 over 12. Okay, the next one is what quantity of chocolate chips would you need to make a half recipe? Which is the correct option? Mm, in the original recipe, you need two-third cup of chocolate chips. So the correct option is it is 1 over 3. No, hold on. Half recipe 2 by 3 it is. That is 1 over 3. The correct option is 1 over 3. Yes, 2 by 3, 2 by 6 or 1 by 3, they both are exactly same. What quantity of salt would you need to make a third of the original recipe? Two-third teaspoon salt is needed in the original recipe. So you have to convert it into third part. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 2 over 9. Option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. We were working on grade 6 math. The chapter we were working on is divide fractions, and the lessons we have covered today are divide fractions and mixed numbers, Divide fractions and mixed numbers word problem. You have to do this on your own. Then divide whole numbers fractions using models and divide fractions by whole numbers in recipes, right? So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10. So if you have any question related to the lessons we did today, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.